Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Y'all can see your girl put on a little bit of makeup. I put on a little bit of makeup today. I haven't worn makeup on camera in so long. I've been off work all day. I thought my family would be in town, but they're actually coming in town tomorrow. So I put on a little bit of makeup. I did a couple of little TikToks, having a good time. And now I'm here. I said, let's go live. I know I started the live about a minute early, but I have a lot to talk about tonight. I'm probably going to be on camera for the next 3 hours. So I wanted to get started and let's jump right into it. This live right now is called After the Tweets. I pretty much just gathered tweets from the past week about Survivor, Big Brother, the challenge, and we're just going to talk about what I see on the Twitter world. And then up next, of course, is Weekend in Reality. That's where we will talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, Bell Collective, or Housewives of Potomac. I know I was going to add Married to Medicine to the lineup, but I have not watched Married to Medicine yet. It is still sitting on the DVR. I might catch that up after the holidays. And yes, we're going to be talking about Gamer V's reunion tweets, Bloody Money. Don't worry about that. And at 7 p.m. Central, we're going to get our first just reaction to the Traitors 3 cast. I'll be with Really B. I know she asked some other people who were on the Traitors panel last season to come and talk Traitors with us at 7. So stick around for that. The live isn't going to be on my channel, but I think I'm going to stream the live to my channel once I get the link. I just don't have the link yet. So if you want to watch it on my channel, just hold up for the link. It might not be to 7 till I get the link, but feel free to jump over to Really B's channel because I believe she's going to set up the live and we're going to talk about Traitors 3. Let's get into it, y'all. I'm so excited not to get these lives out the way. I didn't have to say it like that. I'm so excited to talk just because I know once my family is here, and shout out to everyone. I hope you all have a very happy Thanksgiving and enjoy your family, eat some good food, all of that. But I know once my family gets here, I'm not going to be on camera. You might see me with my niece and nephew. We might do a dessert review, a movie review, but for the most part, we won't be reviewing television shows until after my family leaves. I think the challenge is on a break this week, but Survivor is coming on this week. So look for the Survivor video, I would say Sunday. I'm sorry. I might not even watch Survivor this Sunday. I get excited. As someone who doesn't live in the same state as my family, whenever I'm with them, I just soak up my time and energy with them. And I hope you all understand because I'm just really looking forward to spending time with my mom, dad, my niece, and nephew. And my son will be home from college. He either coming home late tonight or tomorrow. He having too much fun. He ain't thinking about Thanksgiving break. Because in the past, he would be home on that Saturday. You know, if it was a week off of school, that Saturday, he would be home kicking it with his friends. But he having too much fun being grown in Nashville. And so he'll be home to eat and we'll kick it with him too. But anyway, let's get right into it. I don't watch Vanderpump Rules. I'm sorry. And hey, everybody in the chat, I'm sorry for not speaking up at first. Let's get right into the tweets because there's a lot to talk about. The first thing I saw was somebody posted a picture of the final 8 for Survivor. Number one, wow. I can't believe we're already at the final 8. This has been a really good season. Number 2, we're all the melanin. And I know we voted all the Black people off early this season. And this is one season I'm not too mad about that. They had to go. They had to go. But I just wish we had a little sprinkle of melanin in the final 8. But it is what it is. I'm excited for this final 8. When I look at this picture, I can see each person having a case for the win. Sue even has a case if she knows how to play it right. And depending on who she sits with at the end. But I think let's rank the final 8 right now. Let's just put our top 4 winner picks right now in the chat. Of the 8, this is going to be a little bit biased because y'all know I love Andy. But I think Andy has a great shot to win this if he's sitting in the final 3. Next would be Caroline, Genevieve, and then Sam. I don't think people really think Teenie has done too much. My girl Rachel, y'all know I love Rachel. I love Rachel, but I'm Rachel could be. I just don't put Rachel in the top 4. And Kyle and Sue, they just got beef with each other. Kyle is just on an immunity run. I don't know how much people are going to respect that. And Sue just wants Kyle out. That's it. You know what? You're right. I'm going to switch Rachel for Caroline because at least Rachel has an idol and she has the ability to do something big. So I'm going to give it to Andy, Sam, Rachel, Genevieve. Damn, that's the yellow team. Y'all need to get to voting out the yellow team come Wednesday because this Survivor is really good. Glenda, you said Teenie. Teenie, Andy, Rachel, Caroline. Y'all don't be seeing it. Y'all think Genevieve going home Wednesday. If they don't get Kyle or Genevieve out, Kyle might go for a run. I love Genevieve, but you just did too much. But let's keep it clicking because we got more slides to go. Now, this is something I wanted to discuss about Survivor because I really agree. They said this cast did not give I want to curse, but I'm catching myself. This cast did not give a damn. I want to say damn. I can curse. I just put that code in for my monetization to get turned back on. It usually takes YouTube 2 to 3 days to, process the information and turn the monetization back on. So I can still curse right now. Maybe start next week. I got to watch my mouth. But this cast did not care about these new era advantages like the amulet and the shot in the dark. Probes, take notes. Please, CBS, Jeff, production, producers, whoever. The amulets, throw them in the trash. The amulets were garbage ever since old boy said you should have took that sandwich. Ever since that sandwich thing came out, the amulets have turned into targets. They completely wasted them this season. Throw them in the trash and go ahead and throw them shots in the darks in the trash. Because if everybody is willing to give up this powerful thing that could save them in the game for a little touch of rice, it ain't that powerful. No one on the cast wants to go on the journeys. Everyone either chose not to extend the power of their idol or flushed it right away, including the amulets, and 8 people gave up their shots in the dark. This cast says, screw your twist. I agree. Can we get a regular game of Survivor? Can we just get a normal game of Survivor? Everyone, throw a couple of idols out there. I don't even care. Throw a couple of Stiller votes out there, whatever. But sometimes y'all do too much, CBS. But I agree. You tired of them too, Eric? I'm tired of them too. Anything else on Survivor before we switch over to the challenge? Oh, somebody said Caroline is getting a winner's edit. I don't know because I just switched Caroline out for Rachel. But this final 3 would genuinely alter my brain chemistry. Now, I don't know if it's going to alter my brain chemistry, but I feel like each one of these ladies, that's Genevieve, Rachel, Caroline, if we saw these 3 ladies in the final 3, each one of them has a case where I feel like this would probably be the most exciting. I'm trying to think of a better word than exciting, y'all. Y'all know I work with numbers, not words. This would be like a crazy tribal council, like, because everyone, it wouldn't be somebody like, well, I just, I made the rise, and I just voted how you said, but I was trying to tell you. I just, I feel like these ladies all have a case. And when it came time to answering the questions, we would have good answers, strategic answers from each lady. And it would really make voting really hard. I think these ladies would make that final vote a really hard vote. Really a lot. I feel like a lot of them would. I feel like, who do we think the GOAT is? Let's go back to the final 8 just for 1 second. Of these 8, who do we say this person coming to the final tribal council? I don't care, because we at least need to beat one person. I feel like the cast thinks it's Andy. I feel like majority of the cast thinks the person to drag to the end is Andy. Nobody's voting for Andy. I think y'all will be tricked. Y'all will be surprised. Andy is going to shock y'all. I think they think it's Andy. I feel like I was going to say the same thing, Glenda, not Sam. I think Sam has a good story to tell to get him a win, but Kyle is the one to drag to the end. He hasn't led the conversation on any votes. He hasn't strategically made a move. Even though Kyle wanted Gabe out, he still didn't lead the let's get Gabe out thing. It was other people who wrangled up getting Gabe out. All Kyle could talk about is the outplay. And outplay really means what is outwit. Outwit is strategic. So he can say, I won all the immunity challenges. I don't think this season's cast is gonna value that to give somebody $1 million. His story about being broke, everybody broke. We all got a student loan or two to pay. I ain't see too many rich people. The only rich person I really see is Sue. She the one who owns airplanes in an airplane studio. I'm just saying. But anyway, that's it. Andy is a wild card. I'm telling you, I want Andy. I feel like, to me, Andy could get the win. I'm pushing hard for Andy. I really like Andy. Andy has a resume. This cast thing, Andy is the one to drag to the end. They probably feel like they can drag Teeny to the end too, but I don't know. They got the rich man out first. Glenda, you got to tell me who went home first. I don't remember who went home first. Oh, the politician. He does the political podcast that I was supposed to go back and listen to. Y'all know I'll be lying. But anyway, let's get on with it. We'll get back to Survivor. Let's get to the challenge tweets. I forgot his name too, Glenda, but he's the podcaster. Is it Jonathan? I think it's Jonathan, but John, I'll forget your name real quick. Did y'all see the mess CT was tweeting this weekend about his girlfriend? I guess they done broke up, child. CT, if you can't handle a OnlyFans model as a girlfriend, don't do it again. Find you a nice girl who looking for one man. She ain't got to be a baddie. Hell, you CT. You can find you a baddie without having to have an OnlyFans model. I know a lot of people that'll throw it at you, CT. So, not Phaedra has a chance. Look, get out of here, DM Rocks. Phaedra ain't got no man neither. Can you imagine CT over there? Because she over on the Housewives of Atlanta now. Can you imagine CT on the Housewives of Atlanta? Okay, let me tell y'all what happened. So apparently the girlfriend, I guess her name Catalina, CT found messages. I don't know if he went through her phone, computer, whatever. He found all these messages and he took screen grabs and he posted all these messages showing her to be a cheater. In the messages, and I'm paraphrasing because I ain't had time to take pictures of all them damn messages. She was tweeting some man saying he wanted to take her out. And she was like, yeah, if you give me $10,000, like, And he was like, well, what can I get for the $10,000? She was like, you can get whatever you want. And then he was like, okay, let's go out to dinner and all that. It was pretty much a back and forth. I think he was trying to call her an escort because she was pretty much saying, like, I ain't going nowhere with you until you state the price. And then he was like, well, let's meet up here. And she was like, but I ain't getting no money. Where the money at? I ain't leaving my house until I see the Cash App or the Venmo or the PayPal. Where is the money? So I guess, I don't know what this lady does. I did not care enough to Google her or search any further than what CT put out there. I'm sure because CT did come back, I think earlier today, and release an apology statement saying that, he was in his feelings and he should not have exposed all of those messages that was messy at him, and he apologized. But apparently they broke up, and old girl had been cheating on him the entire time. I guess I ain't never really seen, I can't really see CT wanting to be with an OnlyFans model anyway, because when you think of OnlyFans, we know what it is. Even if she wasn't escorting on the side, allegedly, because I'm just telling you what I read, and that's what I'm doing my deductive reasoning. It sounds like a little bit of escorting, like I ain't leaving my house until I get this 10K. But if you can't handle what she do for a living, then that ain't the woman for you. And I'm happy y'all broke up. You right. You can't turn him into a housewife. He knew exactly what he was getting into. Glenda, you said, is it cheating or working? I don't think, maybe he didn't care about the stuff she was doing on video, but messaging men and meeting up with men for money, I think, is what he cared about, because that's what all the text messages were about. So maybe he didn't care about her showing her body on video. Look, it takes a strong man to want to be with the OnlyFans model, because a lot of men, if they really love a woman, they don't want their woman out there like that. So I didn't see CT as the type of man that wanted his woman to be out there like that anyway. This girl did sex tape years ago. Oh, I didn't know that. It was messy with her wrestler ex. Oh, she was married. Oh, I didn't know nothing about that. But yeah, who knows what CT is going through. But you can find a better woman, CT. But let's see what else we got to talk about, because I do got to stay on schedule, y'all, because I have to be done with all my lives by 7 to get with Really B. So I got to stay on schedule. Now, I did get this from Cam. Now, Glenda. Oh, you said, okay, I read it wrong. I thought you said Cara hooked up with them, but she hooked them up. Cara is into OnlyFans. See, Cara don't mind if her man do it, because Paulie is into OnlyFans. So Cara may have a different level of acceptance that CT has, but it's a difference between doing things on camera for money and actually meeting people in person for money. And I think that was the line that she crossed for CT. Allegedly, the screenshots had an MMA commentator who had a wife. What? Oh, they both was cheating. This getting messy. See, I was giving y'all a little bit of a tea, but now y'all telling me the tea. I didn't know who she was messaging. But mind you, I just read the tweets and kept scrolling. Oh, Dejan. Anyway, let's talk about Cam. Cam says, y'all know if I'm looking to the side, I'm reading. Cam says, I don't plan on returning to the challenge until I have my 3rd. Leroy will keep trying for us. Girl, tell Leroy to stay at home. Tell Leroy to go ahead and you do better let Leroy hold one. Y'all will win more money if some kind of way Leroy could carry a baby and you could go do the challenge. But we all know that's not genetically possible. Leroy will keep. I ain't have to be shady. I'm sorry. Not really. Leroy will keep trying for us, but Mama's got to get to rest. You can't be the killer every day, but once I return, Killer Cam is going to play a little differently. How? You going to be friends with Cara again? You're not going to stab your friends in the back for Laurel. I hope you do play differently, Cam, because I love you. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Leroy, but Leroy just don't have it. I don't agree with you, Dejan. I think Cam can win this one day. She came very close. People like Cam. They'll want to keep her around. She can be strategic. She can get into multiple alliances. So I think, and Cam can win eliminations. I think Cam can win one of these one day. But who knows what day? Now, if we got to wait till you 45 after you had this third baby, then yeah, you might have to hang that up. But I think Cam just turned 30. She's really young. Girl, but when you having this stuff, we ain't got time to be waiting for you. Because it ain't like the third baby is baking in the oven. We don't know when you're going to have baby number 3. Anyway, but I love you and Leroy. I wish y'all, I paid for y'all Patreon when y'all was doing a little family stuff, but then, you know, you became friends with Laurel and y'all shut the Patreon down. But anyway, we ain't gonna go back there. We not gonna go back there. Now, Dejan, I know you lying. Not you think that purple jacket will win. I don't think the purple jacket will ever. The only way the purple jacket wins is if they make a final for her to run. First, she got to make it to the final. She got to beat somebody good in elimination to make it to the final. And then they're going to have to create a final like they did her boyfriend, full of puzzles for her to win. I don't see the purple jacket ever making it to the final. But we'll see. I agree. Leroy's championship window has closed. Him, Zach, Chauncey got to stay home and let their women play the game. No, Jenna can stay home too. Yeah, she can go ahead and stay home with all them kids too. Anyway, let me stop being shady and move on to the next comment. Okay. These finals are real easy now. Have you seen oh Lord, y'all know I know that SLA, USA 2 was hard, but it was cold. We have seen hard finals, and I do agree they are easier now. That damn mini final that they did this season was harder than finals we've seen in the past. Hell, definitely 39 and All Stars 4. We ain't going backwards. Gamer V released all the drama that's going to be seen at the reunion. I want to talk about it and see if we care or not, and see if we think it's going to be worth a reunion segment or not. Up first is Laurel versus Emily. Emily, if you're not there to cuss Laurel out, you can keep it. Really, everybody this season needs to be cursing Laurel BF out. If everyone is not checking Laurel, y'all can keep y'all little segment. I don't want to see no tears, no apologies. If you're scared of Laurel, don't even say nothing to her, because it's going to be, ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. My gum got stale. It's going to be a waste of a segment. I hope you check Laurel Emily, because she threw a challenge to get you sent in. Hey, Dr. Ivy girl. She threw a challenge to get you sent in. Now, you didn't, they did say they didn't think Tina's nails were hammered in hard enough. But whichever, you lost. But I wouldn't mind seeing Emily check Laurel and check her for the massage comments as well. Now, they said it's going to be Laurel versus Ryan, and I heard Cara ate her up, and the cast was shook. Y'all believe Cara ate Laurel up? Was Polly there? I don't. Because to me, let me say this about Laurel. Everybody at the reunion can have a problem with Laurel. I don't see Laurel shrinking. Laurel's always going to be that bitch that's going to bark back. Can you take it? Can you take her? I don't care about nothing Ryan and Laurel was talking about. I think you're right, Dabu. They're going to edit all of it out. That's why we're talking about it now. I don't think Ryan and Laurel had anything to really beef about on the show. What y'all beefing about at home, keep it on Twitter. Entertain us on Twitter with it. I don't care nothing about Ryan. I don't care nothing about this. We all know Laurel and Cara are going to have a segment. If y'all not going to break it down and tell the true tea, tell us what the hell Laurel said. Tell us what really went down that we didn't see on the edit, how you had to go get help. You had to go to a hotel. I want the cast to be honest. If we're not going to get the real tea and we just going to get some, I apologize and Cara forgiven, keep it. Keep it. This is the reunion where Laurel needs to be read her rights. Cara couldn't even, the way I would have sat on the ground and not participated after this bitch threw me in and be throwing challenges to get me to go in. Oh, I'm telling you, you ain't never lied, Dejan. Let me finish reading the comment. I don't think Cara would eat Laurel up, and I don't either, because she ain't ate her up yet. She ain't ate her up yet. That's what I'm saying. Paulie must have been there. No chance. Cara has had 15 years to check her hand and fit right. I don't see this one. This one seemed like what the young people, what y'all young people would call a cap. No white woman tears. Who's getting into it next? This is the one I don't care about. We done seen y'all argue all up and down Twitter. Bananas versus Michelle and Devin. Now let me say this. I like Devin better when he's not up Bananas' ass. I do. But Devin was on somebody's podcast popping his gums, talking about Rachel hated Bananas for all these years, and now that she back on the show, she kissing his ass and her and Bananas cool. And I'm like, isn't he talking about himself? Because after that one season where he chased Bananas around the house and wouldn't let Bananas go to sleep, and then Bananas said, "Your daddy," something like that, because his daddy had just died, and the whole house went to crying because Bananas said, "Your daddy." Devin was off the show. And he didn't come back on the show until he kissed Bananas' ass and got an alliance with Bananas. And then he became unlikable in the Vacation Crew. So don't be popping off about Rachel when you did the same thing. It's very clear that Bananas is the Shawnee O'Neal of the challenge. And you got to kiss his ass if you want to be on the show. And you have to beat him if you want him off. You got to send him in elimination and beat him if you don't want him to win. So I don't care nothing about Devin and Michelle versus Bananas. I really don't. Matter of fact, if you want to put anything on the editing room floor, because MTV, y'all still got time, put them three on there. I don't care nothing about it. I don't care nothing about it. Dejan, okay. Devin hated Bananas after Final Reckoning. Didn't get Cat right a couple of seasons, then came crawling back. The audacity. Before Thanksgiving. Anyway, in the chat real quick, why is it Nia versus Tina and Rachel? I mean, my memory is real bad, but not that bad. What? When were they beefing? I don't recall what Tina and Rachel did to Nia. Did one of them sleep with Kylie? I don't get it. But I guess we'll have to wait in the reunion to see who's next. Now, what I don't understand is they said if you went home episode 1 or first in that first round of people that went home, the first 8, that you weren't invited to the reunion. So why is Amanda here? Why is Amanda here? We've already debated all season long, all over Twitter, that if Corey would have kept Amanda, he would have had a vote in his pocket. But Amanda wasn't winning nothing to help Corey. Amanda wasn't winning anything to help Corey. I don't care. I don't want to see Amanda yell at Corey, you shouldn't have sent me in, bro. Yeah, he sent you in because he felt like that if he tried to work with Tori, someone that can actually win and save him. But what daily challenge was Amanda getting ready to win? What elimination was Amanda getting ready to win? She ain't win the one she was in. Amanda didn't go home. Did Amanda go home first, or was that Norris? I don't think that were they on the same era? They ain't on the same era. Who cares? I don't know what Amanda and Avery have to go at it about. I don't know why they even invite. They could have saved their money on Avery's plane ticket. I could have gave them a better reunion than Avery. I don't know. Yeah, they invited Amanda for the drama so she could stir it up. But it's so much stuff that happened after that very first vote that I don't have to go back. We don't have to go back. We had enough drama. Can we all remember Corey is still in the game? Ain't like his choice has backfired. That layup. I just said the same thing. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper. I just said the same thing. Who else about to go at it? Darrell versus Laura. Now, Darrell, you better light her up, and your wife better be in the audience to be like, yeah, bitch. You better light her up because she was messy. She initiated the whole let's throw some light shade out there to try to disrupt people's marriages. That whole you're married and shouldn't be getting massages thing, that was a low blow. And Darrell, you have my permission to cuss her ass out on the reunion. Matter of fact, since people have issue with black men yelling at white women when there's just cause for them to be cussed out, go ahead and let your wife video in, walk in from the backstage. Somebody from your family needs to cuss her out, and I am here for it. Matter of fact, video me in and let me do it. I always want to be videoed in. But Darrell versus Laurel is justified. Tony versus Avery is we don't care. Some more stuff we don't care about. Didn't Tony go home second? We don't care. She probably went after Avery because a lot of people said Ashley should have been there. Who cares? Ashley shouldn't have did whatever she did to Josh. Moving on. Right, we forgot Tony was even on the season. You see, Leroy ain't up here. All these people could have stayed at home. Up next, y'all tell me. Please tell me this is a lie. Please tell me this is a lie. Somebody said, now don't pay attention to the gay slur. I couldn't figure out how to, I couldn't figure out how to black that out. I don't think, matter of fact, Nani is a lesbian. She's in a part of that, the rainbow. So I don't think Nani would say the gay slur. So tune that out. But they said somebody on Instagram was asking Nani about All Stars 4, and she said, stay tuned. But anyway, is that really Nani? I don't think she said that, Glenda. But just ignore that. I don't know if she said that or not. Just ignore that. Is this really her face? Is what I want to know. Because this lady looks sunken inside with horse lips. Like, and it looks like they were just filled because you can see like the sores on the outside where it looks like she just got fresh needle marks. I don't know how one of the most beautiful women that was ever casted on The Real World and The Challenge destroys her face. Like, Nani, you were the picture. You were the picture that people took into the office to want to aspire to be, and then you destroyed it. Please tell me that's not her. It looks like Nani, or somebody just blew up her lips in the Facetune, because it looks like her, but I'm just hoping that's not her. Oh, wait. They already filmed All Stars 5. My ass is slow. I don't think her and Turbo won. I don't quite remember the black and white pictures Gamer V threw up, which I'm happy that I don't remember because I feel like it'll make fantasy more fair. But I don't think her and Turbo won. Dejan, you don't think that's Nani? Okay. I thought they was asking her because All Stars 5 hasn't taped, but All Stars 5 is taped. I'm thinking they was asking her if she gonna be on the next season. But anyway, let's get off of 90 because them lips kind of scaring me. Y'all said this Mariah. It's that Mariah because Mariah does, but Mariah is thicker than that, and this person looks skinny like Nani. I don't know. It's sad though. Up next, if this one was hard because I couldn't pick. It says if you were to pick 3 women out of these 8 to represent a trilogy, who would you pick? We have Cara, Cam, that's Kayla, Veronica, Jimmy, Natalie from Big Brother. I can't remember that child name, but she dated Brad. And is it Gina Marie? What's the girl name who dated Brad? I don't know. Is it Brittany? I think it's Brittany. So for me, this is easy. It's automatically Cara and Cam, but who do we pick as a third? I wish they would have had Ashley Mitchell up there because that would have been a badass trilogy. But okay, Brittany, I knew who could be the third? I want to say Natalie because Natalie was partners with Pauly. They were on the same season of Big Brother. And it would be a connect with Cara. And Natalie was really good at these challenges. But I was thinking Cara, Cam, and Kayla, Dabu, but I don't like Kayla. And you know, it's hard for me to pick people I don't like. Glenda, we just picking for fun. I guess it would help. You could pick a trilogy of champs and then a trilogy of layups. Even the layups will be hard because it's Jimmy. Veronica is a new school layup. And then I guess Gina Marie. But for the sake of this, I'm going to go Cam, Cara, Natalie because I like them. It's hard for me to pick people I don't like. But if we did a trilogy of layups, it's going to be Jimmy, Veronica, and I can't remember. Is Brittany a layup? Because Brittany was kind of good in dailies, but she didn't really win her eliminations. You're right. We do need somebody to tweet about. I'm still picking Natalie though. I think I got one more slide. Let's get into it, and then we're going to get into the weekend in reality. I'm probably going to start these lives as soon as I finish them to make sure I'm on time for. Oh, I had a package that was delivered. Okay. To make sure I'm on time for Traders 3 would really be. Okay, Brittany sucks, so it's going to be Jimmy, Veronica, and Brittany. That's the trilogy of layups. Okay, rumored. These are the only people they want from BB 24 to 26 to be on the Challenge 41. What if the Challenge 41 was like a fresh meat type of season with Big Brother and Survivor players to usher them into the challenge world on MTV? I would be down for that. I wouldn't want it to be all Big Brother. They would have to filter in some Survivor and maybe some other shows. Because what else come on MTV? I don't really watch nothing else on MTV. I don't know what else other shows they can filter from because they aren't using Love Island anymore. They aren't really doing because I heard that even Netflix is doing their own kind of spin of the challenge where people from the Netflix shows do the challenge. So they don't have too many things to pull from because people are biting off of their ideas and keeping their talent within their own networks. So up first is Joseph is a yes for me. The vampire man, I don't remember his name, is an absolute not for me. Damn it, Mackenzie. Mackenzie is a yes. She's young enough. She's pretty enough. She's fit enough, tall enough to really do some great things on the challenge. I think they might really be scared of Mackenzie. A lot of the ladies, not the OGs, but some of the new ladies like a Norris, Olivia, all of them. I think they would see Mackenzie as a threat. Tucker, yes, because he has that personality that we need for these kind of shows. You need a wild card that's just going to jump in, do anything, not give a damn about these alliances. They don't give a damn. You got an 87 person alliance. You don't think Mackenzie has the heart? Let's come back to it. Who is the girl at the bottom? She already got on the challenge shirt. Why she need to be on it? I don't know her. That's Blue Kitty. She just a layup. She's just a layup, but let her be honest. Somebody got to go home first or second. Is his name Corey? Y'all know I'm bad with names. Is it Corey? The young guy, Caleb. I don't forgot his name, but he's a yes. And who was that next to him? Damn it, weren't they just on Big Brother? I don't forgot their damn name. Damn it. It ain't. Is he Caleb? Cedric. Okay, Cedric. And who next to Cedric? Is that Caleb? Cam? Is his name Cam? Who cares? It's a yes to everybody but the vampire guy. Yes, Cam. Okay. I was kind of okay with them. Cedric threw me for a loop, but I'd be here for all of these people doing like a fresh meat type of thing. I can see Norris reading Blue Kim for her black scent. She got a black scent. I thought she was always doing boo boo kitty purr, purr, purr. Like, black people don't talk like that. We don't go around meowing like a cat. That's something she do. But I'm here for it. I really want to see some new people come in, especially since damn near half of the cast of season 40 said they taking a break for 41. I don't know what they're going to do for 41. So let's usher in some new people and see how their personalities go. I'm here for it. What's next? I think the next slide. Oh, I do have one more. This is the last one. This one a little bit shady. They said Corey worries he'll become the best challenger to never win. But as it stands now, I think he has the title. In your opinion, who's the best challenger to never have won a championship? I would give that to Corey and Nelson. I would give that to Corey and Nelson. I think Corey and Nelson are really good at dailies. They're amazing at eliminations. They can always make a final if their talent can get them there, because they're always thrown into elimination. They're always at the bottom of everyone's alliance, even if it's vets versus newbies. Once all the newbies are gone, it's Corey, Nelson, Hunter, the homeboy alliance. They going in first. Fessy, I think Fessy needs to put in more time. Fessy has made it, except for that one season he cussed out Josh or pushed Josh, whatever, he got kicked off the show. I think he has made it to every final, right? And people were like, him and KC could have won if KC didn't twist her ankle. Nelson had a good daily. That man had a 50 daily losing streak. He did. That was funny when they was counting down. And I guess you can't be like, well, I came in second or third. No, you either won the daily or you lost it. Okay, maybe not Nelson. I would say Corey, Fessy, Leroy. Is Leroy one of the best to never win? Leroy should have won by now. Leroy should have won by now. Mm, y'all said no to Fessy too, so we just gonna give it to Corey. Corey could win this season for all we know. He could win for all we know. Let's think about the females. Who is the best female challenger to never win? They got Jenna and Kellyanne up there. Jenna is queen. Jenna should have won. Jenna should have won. How many finals have Jenna been in? I just remember the final. Oh, how could we forget Queen Cam? Cam, yes. I'm going to give it to Jenna too, because that one final where she was drinking that juice and old boy wouldn't drink it. He was on All Stars last season and did a pretty good job. What was his name? Shit, I don't forgot. Andy. Yeah, DM. I could have swore her and CT won one, but I think they came in second that season. I forgot about Kyle. Jay. Yes, Jay. I done called the boy Andy. I'm awful with names. Kyle is a really good challenger, and he could have won. Theo needs more time. I don't know, because he took a really long break. And whatever happened to his eye, I can't tell. Because I thought he lost the eye. You really can't tell. We'll see. I think he'd be a current if he comes back. I think Theo will come back. This is how people make money. Theo is good for the show. He's gonna give us drama. He's gonna give us good effort. I think Theo is great for the show. He has Olivia, but Olivia really ain't gotta come back. Oh, it's blurry. I thought he lost the eye and had a fake one. I agree about Joss. Joss didn't win that season with Rogan. It was Rogan. Was it Rogan, CT, Jordan, and D that won? So D is a challenge champion. Was it D? And Georgia. Why can't Georgia come back? I don't understand why the UK people get banned. I don't know. But yep, I remember Joss and Sylvia almost won that one season. Yep. I think Joss is a good one. How about they do a season where it's like welcome back, where it's people that haven't been on in 3 or 4 or 3 or more years and they come back, like, or do another UK versus the world or UK versus US, because that was a really good season and I would like to see a lot of the UK people come back and compete. I don't know. I don't know what MTV has up their sleeves. I have seen on Twitter that the 41 calls are starting to go out. They're starting to see who they can gather for 41 and see what kind, I guess, once they see who they can gather, they can see what kind of theme. I don't know. But get it together, MTV, because this is about to go off. And I know y'all going to put All Stars 5 on the shelf to at least St. Patrick's Day because y'all dirty like that. And then we ain't going to have nothing to watch. Georgia not be on the show is her choice because Bear fucked up that woman. So yeah, Bear did her real dirty. And didn't they let his ass out of jail early? I appreciate that. He should have stayed his ass in jail. Long time no see, and it's got crazy pools, but haven't been on like Brittany and Adam from Exes 3. I wouldn't mind seeing Brittany back. What if they did another Exes season? It's enough exes out there to do another Exes season. My husband downstairs talking loud on the phone. It almost sounds like somebody else in the house. But anyway, y'all, let me get off of here. Y'all know I have a tight schedule this week. Coming up next, and I did put the whoosh on. Put the whoosh on. If you're a fan of Weekend in Reality, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Real Housewives of Potomac, Bell Collective, we're getting into all of that up next, and I can't wait. Now, Tori got to find another ex. Anybody but Jordan. They done hooked up with enough people where they ain't got to be together. Tori could be with Kels, Emmanuel. Tori got a list. Tori has a list, and so does Jordan. Tori, I like you this season, so I ain't gonna read down your list. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Should I? Real Housewives of Potomac. If you have not ever watched Real Housewives of Potomac, I don't think this is the season to jump into because it's just a mess. I don't watch Beverly Hills. You ain't got a date. Hell, they made Leroy and Nia be partners on the X's, and all she gave him was a little blowjob in the bathroom. So you ain't got a date to be the X's partners. All you need is a good challenge hookup. A good challenge hookup. Yep, that's all you need. Traders will be at 7. As soon as I end this live, I'm going to text Really B for the link because she said 8 o'clock her time, so that's 7 o'clock my time. So, that's what it was, Dejan. Now that's what they said. I ain't say that. I ain't say none of that. That's what they said, and they ain't denied. 7 o'clock. I'm gonna ask Really B for the link as soon as I finish. I turn this live off because I got 10 minutes before I start the next one. So you will be whooshed into the next live, but give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick and text Really B real quick and ask her for the link. But if I don't have enough time to send out the link, usually she'll send it to me right before the show, and I add my channel to it, so you'll see it. You might have to come back or just jump over to Really B's channel, Really B TV, because she's going to be the one to set up the traders link tonight. And hopefully everybody will be there. Cara and Thomas. Now, I kind of remember somebody named Thomas, but that sounds kind of messy. Because wasn't that who she was cheating on Abram with? I'm here for the mess. I'm here for the mess. Anyway. Anyway, y'all, if you really want to get into the mess, come back in 2 minutes for Weekend in Reality, because these folks was messy all weekend. We're gonna talk about it, and then come back at 7 for traders. Allison, me and you are just alike. I'm only here to entertain me. That's y'all main job, is to entertain me. So please like this video. If you're in the rewatch gang, get in the comments. Let me know what you thought about, I guess, this one, the episode, but just let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll holler at y'all Sunday for Survivor, and happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you until Sunday. Have a good night, y'all. Bye.